And welcome to another segment of Gloves Off from Hollywood Smoke in the beautiful city of Santa Monica. I'm Steve Kim, the star of the show, former lightweight champion of the world, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Chan, we have a busy day of boxing on December 13th, competing shows on Showtime and HBO. Let's go through the ledger. From the MGM Grand on Showtime, Amir Khan takes on Devin Alexander. Keith Thurman faces Leonard Bundu. Then Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade defends his title against Jermaine Charlo. Well, across the street at the Cosmopolitan in the same city, Tim Bradley takes on Diego Chaves. Andy Lee and Matt Korobov fight for the WBO middleweight title. And Jose Benavidez takes on Mauricio Herrera. If you had to go to one show, say you had $100 in your pocket, you're in Las Vegas, you want to see a little boxing, which card are you peeking into?
Well, if I was going to pick it, I was paying, I'm going to the HBO show. I think it's much more intriguing. I like to see this Diego Chaves and Tim Bradley. To me, that's a more interesting main event. But I'd like to see Keith Thurman. So I know. So I might be. That's why I said I might be doing flippy floppy on the channels. Yeah. But you know, overall, like I said, overall, Amir Khan and Devin Alexander mean absolutely nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing to me.
Not even the fact that if Amir Khan wins, he might get Floyd Mayweather. No intrigue at all, Ray.
No, it doesn't intrigue me at all. It doesn't. I think that could be the easiest of all the fights that Floyd said. He's had some easy ones. That could be the easiest.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I hear everyone getting so excited about Andre Charlo because they're both undefeated. Honestly, that's why, to me, Teddy Brenner once said it best. He said, anyone can put together 2 undefeated records or 1 versus 2. That's not matchmaking. Andre Charlo, to me, Ray, and I don't know if you disagree, you got 2 southpaws that are athletic that aren't exactly Marvin Hagler in terms of their mentality. Certain fights look good on paper, but they're terrible on canvas. That's what I think of Charlo Andrade.
Well, I refuse to watch any fight with a fighter named Boo Boo. I forget about it, because I think that's what that fight's going to be, Boo Boo. I think the fight is terrible. It doesn't intrigue. They're not exactly. They're 2 guys that mean nothing. Put them in with some fights that people want to see. You know, the fact that they're the third, you know, they're the third of that 3, they're the bottom ring, doesn't tell you a whole lot.
A Ray Mancini-ism. Fighters don't make fights. Styles
make fights. Right.
And a fight that I'm most intrigued with, and it's my tiebreaker, because I think it is something that's related to Gennady Golovkin. Andy Lee fights Matvey Korobov for the vacant WBO title. I want to see which guy kind of is the eliminator here that moves on to maybe get that big payday.
That's the fight too. Andy Lee comes to fight. We know Andy Lee's going to come to fight. I can't even say his name. Korobov. That's easy enough. Korobov, that I'm anxious to see, because I want to see what is it about him that Peter Quinlan would not take that fight. Not wouldn't, or is advised not to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the fight. Because I love Kid Chocolate. I think Peter Quinlan's a hell of a fighter, man. I just want to see him fight. And why he wouldn't take that fight when it was offered $1 million to fight the guy, or $2 million, whatever it was, he got. It was a big payday.
1.4 big ones.
Big ones. Bigger than more than he ever had. Why would he take that fight? So I'm anxious to see Lee Korobov. That's what that fight too. So those 2 fights, Chaves Bradley, great fight, and Korobov Lee is going to be a great fight too.
I will go on the record right now. I'm going to take Korobov. I think he's simply too strong physically. And for Mauricio Herrera, here's a guy that has really developed into a slick professional junior welterweight, Ray.
I just, you know, I met him at an event about a month ago, and what a nice guy. And I told him, you beat
Danny Garcia.
He beat Danny Garcia. You know, he's not going to go down to PR and get the decision. We understand it. He knew that. But he beat him. And the fact that, you know, that he went in there knowing that and he put on a heck of a fight, I'm anxious to see him again. He deserves another shot in HBO, and I'm happy for him. And because he is such a nice guy, you want to see him do well.
All right, so that's why the man upstairs invented the DVR. We have competing shows on HBO and Showtime in the same city. That's it for this edition of Gloves Off for Ray Mancini. This is Steve Kim saying goodbye, everybody.